Hey YouTube, here's my latest creation. It's got pickups in funny places. What master volume control, 3-way switch, mode switch, 2 other volume controls and a secondary output. Right, so this is a Les Paul neck on a sort of super strat type body. I cut a Fender Esquire scratch plate to fit. Moved the pickups about. It is the correct scale length, this body. I had a strat neck on it, or I put a strat neck on it, and it didn't line up. It wasn't the right length, so it's a Gibson. Well, and it fitted absolutely brilliantly. It's got a Squire neck plate, but it's not a Squire. Nothing Squire here. This was in my parts box, this head. It's got the proper Gibson shape on it, but I didn't do a very good job of painting it. I should have sanded it better. I just painted it black. And there's a wee mark here where I had the tuner on it when I was messed about, but I couldn't wait for the paint to dry to see what the guitar sounded like. And I've had these from a part box, which are Duesenberg tuners, which work quite well, quite vintagey looking. Neck itself is actually probably from a Japanese, probably quite a good Les Paul actually, or a bolt-on one. Goes with board, good frets. The pickups are the original to this guitar, whatever it was. I just didn't bother changing them. So I've done another video last week when I was messing about with it, using all the fancy stuff, but it does normal stuff as well. Yeah, so I'm playing with a wee bit of clean. So this is using the 2 pickups, the askew pickups. So if you're running it in normal mode, which is switch up, you get a 3-way switch which gives you these 2 on, all 3 on, or just a humbucker on its own. But it's quite good. It's a very open sound. On. Humbucker and so on. I think it sounds quite very acousticy. I normally use distortion also, that's with the rat pedal on. That's just the bridge pickup on its own. And the 2 neck pickups, I'm calling them 2 neck pickups because that's what the switch says. I think these are pretty usable sounds, that's even without the superpowers involved. Because it gives you a sort of lower, it means the bassier strings are bassier and the treblier strings are treblier. Yeah, so I did a video the other day, if you look at it, I'm playing cheap sunglasses using the super stereo output, but if you don't have a stereo lead, I was playing with this bass amp. If you just use a normal mono jack and stick in and then put it into the other mode, it only the secondary volume doesn't do anything because that's for the other output which you can stick into another amp, but it gives you bass and guitar at the same time. Yeah, you have to have that switch in one of the positions to turn the bridge pickup on so you can get them both at the same time. Turn it down on the guitar. You can turn down the obviously guitar and you've got the bass on its own. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make another one of these for myself. I'm just going to sell this one, and I think I'm going to make this pickup move I'm not sure how to do that, or move it down one, because it's really annoying having the bass. That's totally, I can totally play anything. I can play the bass on that, maybe other. But it's nice, obviously, having the when you get the guitar turned on. Yeah, but it only goes to the D string. So it's like any. So I'd like to move it so that it took the 4 strings, so it was the same. You had a full bass on it. But to be honest, when I made this, I was thinking more stereo. I'd never really considered putting it through a bass amp. It goes through an octave pedal, obviously. But I mean, obviously, you can do these things with effects pedals and multi-effects units. Or a 4-track, maybe not a 4-track because you use up all 3 tracks with this guitar. Like an 8-track or something like that, some sort of recording, you could do a lot of things. I also think you could probably get a much better octave pedal than that one. Although to be honest, actually, I'm quite happy with it. It's just a Behringer one. I think they're only about 20 or 25 quid new. Yeah, so the next one I build for myself, I'll build it a bit more expensive. Because I know the concept works. I think I will make this pickup take the 4 strings, or possibly if there's some way to make them slide, although I'm not really sure that'll work. And I'm possibly actually going to put that octave pedal in the actual guitar, because that seems awful useful to me. That's me only using 2/3 of what the guitar can do. That's just using the humbucker going through the soft tech and the neck pickup going through the bass amp. It takes a wee bit, I mean, if I actually could play more descending-y type things. I just thought something, what you could actually do is, see if you had 2 octave pedals, you could run the treble pickup to another octave bass pedal going through another amp, so when you were doing an ascending run, there we go. I wonder, see if I pull this cable out a bit till it touches the other one instead. Not gonna work. This might not work. I should be doing it. Nah, that was pushing it a wee bit. No, wait. Try to balance it between 2 points. No, I was trying to get it. It doesn't work. You can do it with some mixing desks, whereas if you only push it in, if you get a stereo lead, you push it into sort of 1 click, and it uses it. Well, doesn't matter. Again, that not having the G string. Right. That'll do for this. Was there anything else I was going to say? The only thing I haven't yet finished is the scratch plate. I need to get. I'm waiting for screws from China. So the scratch plate's actually just sitting in there because I cut it so accurately. It's wedged in with the neck of the pickups. It just comes. You can just pull it off. So if they don't arrive, I'll just steal the screws out of another guitar, swap them over. All I was doing is holding the scratch plate on. So enjoy this. You got scuffs in the back there. Great neck. And hideous, maybe, or really. I thought it was absolutely minging when I first built it. As soon as I put the telly scratch plate on this sort of super Strat, it was just like, oh, that's horrible, that's going to be brilliant. And then when I realised that the Strat neck didn't fix and I had to have a Les Paul neck, it was like, oh, that's even better. So it looks really wonky. Rock on.